Hey friends, this is the Mrs. Wolfe from our Half Acre Homestead. Now you've seen me make Rocky Road jars in my video Gifts from the Heart. Today, me and my friend Nancy are going to actually make Rocky Road so that you can see how it's actually done. But today we're going to make it in individual portions because Nancy's going to give it out as gifts. So what we need is, we need lots of miniature marshmallows, smooth peanut butter or crunchy if you prefer. Nancy's chosen raisins as part of her Rocky Road stuff, and we have pecans, and we have chocolate chips. And what I'm going to do is, rather than butter all these, and I don't have any paper muffin cups, I'm going to cut rounds of wax paper, and we're going to line these with it, and then they'll come out in individual portions. So hang on there, and we'll meet you at the stove in a minute. Alright folks, we're back. Now Nancy's going to start measuring first the stuff that's going to go into the Rocky Road. So in this bowl, in this measuring cup, she's going to measure 4 cups of the marshmallows. There's 4 cups of miniature marshmallows. And she's going to do about 1.5 cups of pecans, which is what's pretty much in that bag. Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so just dump those in there. And however many raisins you want in your Rocky Road. So you want to put like half that bag in, or? Sure. All right. The amount in the Rocky Road really doesn't matter as long as you have enough of the fudge part to cover it. All right. Now, that's what we're going to put in our Rocky Road. Remember I told you that you could put whatever you wanted in your Rocky Road? This is the part where you do have to measure. Nancy's going to measure out 2 cups of peanut butter and 2 cups of chocolate chips in the pot. I know I said we'd meet you back at the stove, but we're actually not there yet, so we'll get there in a minute. Wow, you did that like a pro, Nancy. You can tell Nancy and I used to work at the bakery together. I'd add 1 more cup. And let's just say half the jar of peanut butter, which is going to be about 2 cups. This side, sweetheart. And she uses the good peanut butter. I always buy no name. It's all the same. Cheaper. Yeah. It was not bad. Yeah, that's my girl. Always got an eye for a bargain. Now what we're going to do when Nancy gets that peanut butter in there is we're going to add a couple of tablespoons of butter, and to give it a bit more oil, and then we're going to melt it. And we will meet you folks at the stove. Alright, as you can see, this is almost completely melted. Now we don't want this too hot because we're going to put our marshmallows and stuff in there, and we want them to hold their shape. So this is just about the way we want it. There's still a few chocolate chip lumps in there, but we don't care because that just adds to the rockiness of the road. So we'll meet you at the table. Alright, Nancy's going to start pouring our chocolate peanut butter mixture all over the marshmallows, raisins, and pecans, and then she's just going to stir it in. Beautiful. Alright, I would start stirring that if I were you. See, we don't want it too hot because we don't want the marshmallows to melt. So we just want to mix it in. Nancy, I would throw some more marshmallows in there if I were you. Thanks, Mom. There we go. See, it's all about the amount of liquid, and you can make it as heavy or as light as you want. Alright, we'll be back when she's got that all stirred in, and we're going to be putting it in the muffin cups. Once these are all filled, we're going to put them in the fridge to chill. There we go. And then they're individual portions that she can take out and leave them in the wax paper, or wrap them in a little bit of cellophane with a ribbon on them and give them out as little individual gifts to all her co-workers or friends at school or whatever. Anyway, we'll be back when these are all ready to go in the fridge. Alright, Nancy's filled up 2 wonderful trays, and they're going in the freezer to chill, and now she's going to fill up our buttered pan. This is the traditional way of making them, except probably you would use a cake pan. And we're just going to put this in here. Just use the spatula, sweetheart. Here, scrape that off. Cameraman privileges. And we're just going to put this in the pan. And she got the most beautiful smile. We're going to spread it out. And then when that chills, we're going to slice that up. Or Nancy can just take my beloved long cake pan home with her, and then I'll make sure she comes back for a visit because she's got to bring it back. There we go. Rocky Road, folks. She's kind of my protege, and we work together in the bakery, and she just lifts my heart. I mean, she's always interested in everything I'm doing, whether it's making jam. This girl who wanted a chicken for a pet when I hatched a lame chicken, she wanted to raise it for a pet. Since then, this girl actually helped us with our dispatching of our meat birds this year. That's a huge leap for her. Gone from thinking chickens are pets to actually helping us prepare them for food. Way to go, Nancy. All right, we'll be back when these are all chilled and ready for her to pack up to take home. Okay, here we go. Why don't you take one of these out and kind of unwrap it and show how nicely it forms. There you go, folks. Lovely little hunk of Rocky Road there. Now, Nancy, you have to take a bite and tell us how good it is. Oh, what is it with everybody I know and the thumbs up?
It's good.
All right. This is Bev and
Nancy
from our half-acre homestead saying, hey, Rocky Road, you gotta love it.